Alright, part 2 of my Dreamcast collection. And let's start off with a good game. Guilty Gear X, an import. As far as fighters go, it had amazing graphics, good controls, pretty good amount of characters, and over-the-top action. Gotta love it. Also had some great music, heavy rock and shit like that. Stuff I like. Great game. Can't really say anything bad about it. Gunbird 2, another shooter which, it was alright. Can't really say anything else. I didn't really enjoy it. Played about the first level. No, I got to the second level. Just did not like it. Could not get into it. Gundam Side Story. Back in the day, I used to be a giant Gundam fan, so this game was a must-have for me. It had really good graphics and all, but if you're not a Gundam fan or a giant robot fan, I really don't think you would find this game much fun. Controls are definitely a bit awkward, even for now, I must say. Like, you used the analog stick to aim around, and you had to use the D-pad to move, which had some weird hand movement going on. But, if you're a Gundam fan, you'll probably like it. If not, I don't really see any appeal. Half-Life. This game was actually never released anywhere, so I did one of the things I hate to do, and I made a burned copy. About the only time I'll justify burning a game is when I can't buy it anywhere. So this is one of the few games that actually is that. But it's pretty good. It's Half-Life. On the Dreamcast, though, prepare to be sitting around a lot because load times take about half a minute. And I mean going from, like, per screen, so it's a killer. Heavy Metal Geomatrix? Played for a little bit. It's an alright, weird arena fighter with guns. That's alright. Maybe I should play it a little more. Here's a great one. House of the Dead 2. This is probably my favorite arcade shooter I've ever played. I mean, who has not played House of the Dead? Or House of the Dead 2? I mean, come on, this is like a must-have on the Dreamcast. If you can get a light gun with this, it's probably the funnest thing you'll ever play for a while. It just, I don't know. It had a good feeling to it. Had horrible voice acting, which is reminiscent of old horror movies or Resident Evil. Just a ton of fun. Highly recommended. Hydro Thunder. This is one of the few racing games, except for like Mario Kart, which I actually play. I used to play in the arcade, which is kind of weird, because I think they only had that at Chuck E. Cheese when I was like 12 or something. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool racing game. The game's a lot better than the cover. The cover's god-awful. Here it is. The greatest Dreamcast game. I know everyone says it's great, but you know something? It is great. I can't think of anything really bad to say about this game. I loved this. Was the first game I got on my Dreamcast. This was back when I didn't even have a fucking memory stick to save anything. Or VMU. That's what they're called. Visual Memory Units. But I didn't have fucking any... I just played through this game. No memory card or anything. I don't know. I always play this game. When I'm in a Dreamcast mood, pop this in. Love it. King of Fighters 2000. I've never actually played a King of Fighters before until I got this, and it's not my favorite fighter, but it's not really bad. It's slow-paced, that's the problem. And King of Fighters 2001. Same thing. I didn't see much of a difference, but I'm sure someone who actually played the King of Fighters and knows shit probably sees a huge difference. Makan X? This is a weird first-person sword game. You don't see that too often. It actually wasn't too bad from what I remember. Though, I can't really remember much about it, which isn't exactly a good thing. It's made by Atlas, so I'm sure it's got a nice dark theme to it. Mars Matrix. Holy shit, was there a lot of bullets in this. But does that make it good? I couldn't get into it. I don't know a lot. The only shooter I've ever really, 100% got into is Ikaruga, which I still need to buy for the Dreamcast. But the controls I did not like. They condensed everything down to one button. And, I don't know, it's like tapping and pressing. The problem was everything was, so delayed because of that. Marvel vs. Capcom. Again, back in the day, anything that had Mega Man in it, I had to buy no matter what. But this was a pretty cool fighting game, but god damn, could they lighten up on the computer difficulty? I was playing this on, 1, and I couldn't get past round 3. Like, I know I suck at fighters, but jeez. Normally I can get a little further than that, and then you fight the fucking end boss, which was... Oh, fuck, what was his name? I can't even remember. But he just completely whoops your ass. And unlocking the secret characters in this is like some kind of joke or something. You have to, like, beat enemies with 5 double, triple, treble combos or something. I don't know, it was pretty over the edge. Like, shit. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Probably one of the greatest fighters ever made. I mean, if you see this in an arcade, you have to go play it. It's like instinct. If you see it, you go play it. I mean, it had like, what, like 60-something characters to pick from? And it was just like over-the-top crazy. Shit, man. I could just like always play this game. So much fun. Omicron the Nomad Soul. It's an adventure game. Played it for a little bit, couldn't get into it, but adventure games really aren't my thing. Phantasy Star Online, and version 2. In a way, I think the Phantasy Star games are overrated, but at the same time, I've never actually played online. So, a lot of the fun really was taken out for me. These are games that you really have to play online to really enjoy much. So since I've never really played online, I can't say it's overrated or not. But the gameplay was a bit slow, in a sense. But it's not bad, but playing it solo, alone, ain't that much fun. You'll get tired after a while. Plasma Sword. I couldn't get into this. It was another, like... Was it 3D? I think it was a 3D fighter. Played for a little bit, didn't really like it. Power Stone. Kind of 3D. Awkward 3D. This is kind of like Smash Brothers on the Dreamcast. It was crazy. You could pick up like fucking pillars and shit and just whack people with them. Couldn't do that in Smash Brothers. But yeah, this was a great fighter, but I didn't really play it much. Because shortly after I got that, I got Power Stone 2, which took up my time. Because from what I've seen, this would greatly increase what you could do, and it's just a lot more fun. But one of the problems I have about Power Stone, which irritates me, is whenever you get hit, like, a little bit, you fucking fly across the screen and just get whacked into a wall, and it takes, like, 5 seconds to get up. I don't know, it just annoys me when I can't do anything. I just stare at the screen like, huh. Okay. Psychic Force 2012. Played for 5 minutes, could not stand it. Maybe I should play it for another 5. Maybe that will do it. Quake 3 Arena. A game like this, you have to play it on the computer. It just feels so much better. But at the same time, I'm not really into those games. I prefer, like, having a little bit of a plot. Well, not really plot, but kind of like in Doom, how you go from level to level. Rainbow Six. Did not like it. Rainbow Six. Did not like it. I can't even say why I didn't like it. I just straight up didn't like it. Like, just looking at the cover made me pissed off. It's like, ew! Rayman 2. I could not get into this game. Played it for a good 2 minutes. It's about a minute more than I play most games anymore. But I could not get into that game. Ready to Rumble Boxing. Except for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I gotta say, this is a great fighter. Can't really... I don't know, it's been a while since I played the Ready to Rumble series, so I can't really remember what made it so fun. Maybe because it was just fun. Good old fun. Being able to press start and beating someone up. Can't do that nowadays, can you? But yeah, the Ready to Rumble games were pretty cool. I think Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was the only one that ever beat it. Record of the Lotus Wars. If you've ever played Diablo or Diablo 2 on the computers, you know, it's basically just that on Dreamcast. It was pretty much just a fucking clone of what it was. But was it any good? It actually wasn't half bad, I must say. Was it half good? It was alright. Yeah, it was alright. I got tired of it. Unlike Diablo, where I can keep playing. Resident Evil Code Veronica. You know, I have one problem with this game. Well, actually I have more than one, but one big problem. In most Resident Evils, if you get lost, it doesn't, like, keep you going forward. Like, In Resident Evil 2, if you miss an item, it'll stop you after a while, like, whoa, 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 you gotta go back and get that item. In this one, it doesn't do that. It's like, yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going, and you'll be like an hour and a half walking distance ahead. And then it'll just say, oh, wait, you forgot that item all the way back there, through all the zombies. Oh, you have no ammo and healing items? Sucks to be you. And that kind of killed it for me, because that happened to me. It's like, fuck. And I stopped playing. But, and I believe I'm going to be making a 3-part thing here. That's new. See you later.